there is a scenario, and Sean, we can come to scenarios.com. I'm going to quickly read it out for you here. Kolkata have moved to 12. Mumbai beat Rajasthan. They get to 12. Punjab beat Chennai and moved to 12. Rajasthan beat Kolkata and moved to 12. And Hyderabad then beat Mumbai and keep them on 12. None of which are impossible. We have 4 teams on 12, and that's when that 0.294 comes into the equation.
Yeah, and then you got to do the positive. The far right column is important. I think the only problem with that scenarios.com would be the last suggestion, that SRH beat Mumbai. The way they've played lately with their team situation, that's the one. I mean, the others are possibilities. Some of them are unlikely. But I just think that last one of the scenarios. But we never know. That's why we love scenarios.com. This RPL tends to throw up some interesting situations and results at times.
Yeah, it'll be the last one, Joy. I mean, if we are assuming that Mumbai will have beaten Rajasthan by then and gotten to 12, so they will be on 12. Last gasp. Hyderabad will tell themselves, listen, we were kind of disappointing. We didn't put on enough on the board. We bowled decently. Come on, guys. That was not us. Let us pick ourselves up and bow out in style and show the Orange Army what we are worthy of. That is the danger for Mumbai, Joy.
Yeah, I think so. My big thing is that at this point in time, the only team that really threatens Kolkata most is Rajasthan. Because if Rajasthan wins and they have their final match against Kolkata, they can stop Kolkata themselves from getting those points. Nobody else can stop Kolkata. Their only game is against Rajasthan. So the only people who can stop them from getting to 14 points is Rajasthan. And Rajasthan...
At least they're playing each other. I mean, so it's fine. It's happening on the field. It's not that they're watching another game and saying, oh dear, they're winning that game, it's costing us. They're saying, Rajasthan, come and beat us if you want to do it, and it's in our hands.
Kolkata, it's already in their hands. If Kolkata win their next game, there is no way run rate wise anyone can catch up with them. Kolkata is 100% chance of qualifying. If they win against Rajasthan, they have an 80% chance of qualifying even if they lose against Rajasthan, because what it requires then is for Mumbai to win both its games. And that's possible. So, but it's going to be difficult for Mumbai. What does Mumbai have? Mumbai has one of them is Hyderabad, which I don't think
and
is.
The other is Rajasthan. Rajasthan.
So it's
Rajasthan are the team that hold the key.
Rajasthan hold the key for themselves, for Mumbai, and for Kolkata.
Correct.
Fascinating. And you wouldn't think about 5 days later that they'd be in such a position. That one win, that one completely win against Chennai has just totally changed the shape of the table.
Sean, coming back to scenarios.com, we haven't technically eliminated Punjab, but what is their only scenario of qualifying? They get to 12 and they've got to have ridiculously high net run rate, don't they? They're at minus 0.241.
Yeah, they have to win the next game in a massive way. As you can see, they've played the 13 games, so they can only end up on the 12. Minus 2.41. I don't know. I can't see. I mean, they can't get past Kolkata. I mean, Kolkata would have to lose drastically. All the other scenarios go according to plan, and then they still have to win massively. And
correct.
You just can't see that happening.
As you said, win massively and make sure nobody else leapfrogs them into 14th place.
Yeah.
In 14th place, yeah.
I mean, it's actually worth more discussing the Bangalore scenario.com. I mean, they're still in the mix to get into that top 2 with their victory today. So I think Punjab have been left licking their wounds. Another campaign really of so close but yet so far, some missed opportunities. And yeah, I don't know, I play a lot of golf these days, and you go back and you think, oh, that little putt I missed. I mean, they've had 4 little putts that they've missed, and they could have been honestly sitting somewhere near 16 points comfortably if they had just closed games out where they were in a good position.
And guess what? They're playing Chennai in their last game. So one game to go against a team who are on top, who have not yet sealed Q1 or Q2. They are on top. So it's not that they're going to be sitting back and saying, listen, we're going to have the support staff playing the game for us. They're going to be taking it pretty seriously. So I think...
And also coming off a loss.
Also coming off a loss.
So they'll be, they don't want to second.
They'll be mad. Yeah, they won't like it at all. I mean, the way Chennai lost last time, what Rajasthan did to them, Dhoni would be very anxious to arrest the slide now. And so my belief is that if any team can qualify with 12 points, it's Kolkata. None of the other teams have a realistic chance of qualifying with 12 points. For Rajasthan to qualify or Mumbai to qualify, they have to reach that 14 points. They can't qualify with 12. That's my belief.